Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Hope you all are doing extremely well. So today in this video we are going to solve problem of the day on the Geeks for Geeks platform. So today's problem is clone a stack without using extra space, right? So there are multiple ways to solve this particular problem. In this video we are going to solve this problem using recursion. So make sure to watch the complete video. But before proceeding further in the video, if you are new to this channel or if you haven't subscribed our channel till now, then guys, please make sure to subscribe. It will really motivate me to make more such content for you, and definitely the channel will be helpful for you. So make sure to subscribe our channel and do join our Telegram community as well. The link for the Telegram channel is given in the description itself. So first of all, let's understand the problem statement. Right. So the problem says given elements of a stack, clone the stack without using extra space. Now let's have a look on the example as well. So basically what they are trying to say is you have been provided a stack consisting of some elements. You have to clone that stack without using any extra space. For example, here n equal to 10, it means like there are 10 elements in the stack and this is the stack containing these many elements. So in the output we are getting 1. What they have mentioned in the task, that what we have to do is we have to complete the function clone stack, which takes the input stack st and an empty stack cloned. So what we have to do is we have to clone the stack st into stack cloned, and the driver code itself prints 1 in the output if the stack st is cloned properly and prints 0 otherwise. So expected time complexity they have mentioned, as well as expected auxiliary space they have mentioned. Right, so let's understand the approach now, that basically how we're going to approach this particular problem, and then we'll be moving to the coding part. Let's say we have been given an stack st, right? As they have mentioned that we are having a stack st, and whatever the elements that stack st have, we have to clone this into another stack that is initially empty. Let's call it as clone 1, right? So let's say this stack is consisting of elements 1, 2, 3. So these are the elements that are present in our stack. Now what we have to do is we have to maintain the same sequence in our cloned stack as well without using any extra space. So what basically we are going to do is, so as if I have mentioned that we are going to solve this problem using recursion. So we'll be defining a recursive function. We'll be having a recursive function. So to which what we are going to do is, this is starting element, the topmost element we'll be holding in a variable, let's say le. So this is holding the top element of the stack, and then we are going to pop it out, right? Again we are going to call the same function that we have defined, a recursive function, and according to that now our updated stack is going to be 2 1, and as if the function has been called again, so in le now the topmost value is 2, so that is going to be stored, right? And we're going to remove it. Now the updated stack is this one only, containing just one element, that is 1 itself, right? So again the le value will be updated to the topmost element that is present in the stack, which is nothing but 1. Now there are no more elements remaining in the stack to process on. So this can be our base condition. What? That if like there are no more elements remaining in our stack st, so just we have to return. That's what we are supposed to do. Okay, so you can see in the first scenario le value became 3, then le value became 2, then le value became 1. So in this one the stack value was 1 2 3, here it became 1 2, and here it became 1, right? So as if the base condition met, where the stack there are no more elements remaining in the stack to process on, we'll be returning, right? So on returning, what we'll be doing is we'll be pushing the value that is present in our element currently. So as of now the value present in our le variable is what? 1. So push it into our cloned stack, right? Further we are going to return, so like previously the value of le was what? 2. Push it to the cloned stack. Then it was, then we'll be processing further, so then it was what? 3. So 3 is going to be pushed in our cloned stack. So now you can see we are getting the exact copy or exact cloning of the given stack, that is original stack st that was provided to us, right? So here in this particular approach we haven't used any extra space, right? Even though like this temporary stack that we have used now, that recursive call that we have made. So yeah, they do occupy some space, although we haven't used any other extra space for solving this particular problem. So this was a recursive approach for solving this particular problem. This problem can be solved by other approaches as well, and for sure we'll be discussing these approaches in next video. So let's understand the code for the same. So here you can see this is the function provided to us. To this function, what we are doing is, now as if I have mentioned that what is going to be the base condition. The base condition is going to be that when the size of the stack is 0, so we have to simply return. Other than this, what we are doing is we are popping out the top element of our stack, storing this in a variable le. Now again we are making a call to our function, a recursive call, to which we are passing our updated stack as well as the cloned stack. And like this is a recursive call we are continuously doing, and when this condition, this base condition will met, this is the process that we are going to do. In our cloned stack we are going to push the element, right? So I hope the logic as well as the approach part is clear to you. Let me know in the comment section the approach that you have used for solving this problem. I would be happy to know your approach, so make sure to do the comment. Thank you for watching this video guys. Keep learning, keep coding. Bye bye.